playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain. All the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that Chubb life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
What's going on, Headliner Nation? Here we go. Week 14. The live show is here. I'm feeling so much better than I have been over the last few weeks. And Kyle, for the next hour and a half, 2 hours or so, we got something kind of, we got something kind of special planned here.
Baby all night long.
And as Kyle's showing his calves to people, I want to kind of set the stage here at the start of this show. You know we're going to talk football. You know if you leave a super chat, you're going to get your question for sure. And you know we're going to be over in the main chat as well all night long. But here's what we're doing tonight. Talked to Kyle earlier in the day, and we had an idea where, hey, let's give back, right? We're known for doing giveaways all the freaking time, but this is the perfect time of year to really bless those in need. The Christmas season is here. A lot of people have had some rough years the last couple years and could use a little bit of help, a little bit of Christmas cheer. So this is what we're doing here tonight. Every dollar that we raise on this show here tonight will be, in turn, given right back to families in need during this Christmas time. And I'm not going to say, hey, we'll give it away to them in a week. No, I would like to give away some things tonight to families in need. Follow me on Twitter. Send me a DM. Tag me on something. I put a tweet out earlier. I've already helped a few people out there on Twitter, and we want to continue to do it here tonight. If you know of a family in need, let us know about it, whether it's in an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com, a DM to me or Kyle on Twitter. If you want to throw it in the chat right here, I don't care. We want to help bless some families during this Christmas season here in this show tonight, Kyle, and I'm pumped up for it.
Whew. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. I mean, you can't really say much more than that. Whew. We're going to be helping some people out, which we love to do. The community is going to be getting in on it, which they love to do.
Yep.
And we're going to be talking some football. What makes for a better day, better Saturday than
That's right.
that?
That's right. You better believe it. We're going to be here for, like I said, the next hour and a half, 2 hours or so. We do have a little bit of, I guess you can call it late breaking news here. We do know now that Mike Williams has been activated, so he's going to be out there for Justin Herbert. That's going to kind of raise him in my rankings slightly. Probably where I had him at number 12, going to move him up to the number 8 spot or so. Darrell Henderson has been ruled out. He is on the COVID IR, which means another week of Sony Michel here this week for the Los Angeles Rams. Going to put him right around running back 18 or so as of right this second. Elijah Moore for the New York Jets. Hate that. I mean, Zach Wilson is missing everybody here this week. They already had lost Corey Davis. No Elijah Moore now, which means a whole lot of Jamison Crowder more than likely. And then lastly, Joe Mixon is a true game time decision. He is one guy that we kind of have circled on our board right now that we're paying close attention to, because honestly, even though it sounds like he could play, he could be highly limited here this week, Kyle.
Show of hands in the chat. Just one hand, one emoji, not multiple, just one.
Oh, not me.
Listen, Headliner Nation.
Thought
Just
we were doing
one.
a hand check.
Hand up. Have you secured a playoff spot? Let's see it. Have you secured a playoff spot already? Let me see those hands. Yakmeister. So what's the over under on Kyle's calf raises? As many as you want, Yak.
Wow. Hopefully not too many.
Somebody wants me to sing Silent Night as well.
We got to hit some certain goals for you to start, embarrassing yourself here on the internet.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
Trust me, I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less. Yes, I said that correctly.
That's exactly right.
We've got some super chats and things already coming in. OEG official coming around for the 7th straight month as a member here on YouTube. OEG, appreciate you. What up, Jake and Kyle?
What up?
Need a flex in case Debo is out. Jeff Wilson, Van Jefferson, or MVS and a full PPR. And much appreciation to all you do. Hashtag Headliner Nation. I think if you want just like the best upside you can get here, Van Jefferson.
I mean, how underrated is Van Jefferson? How underrated is this guy? I mean, he's just somebody who continues to go out and get targets and put up fantasy points.
Sorry.
What did we do? Oh, no, he did not.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to acknowledge it right now. One of our longtime MVP members,
long time, years,
need upside as he goes by, just dropped a $300 bomb in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a little hashtag upside in the chat for that extremely generous donation to help us help some families this Christmas time. Thanks so much, Upside.
Absolutely.
You're a legend.
Love you, George.
And you let me know if you want those exclusive calf picks right to your DMs or in
Please
person.
Do it that way because I don't want to have to continually look at them.
Whew. That's insane. Thank you so much for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated.
I'm already starting to get some DMs on Twitter, Kyle, and we're going to continue to answer questions here, but every once in a while, I want to read out some of these DMs, and we're going to bless some people here during the show, too, just so you know.
For sure. Kind of cut you off when you were talking about Van Jefferson there. But and that's underrated. Part of the reason why, like, I was upset that we had, we have OBJ come in. Like, I like OBJ still, nothing against him. But like you've got Van Jefferson, like what's the point? And then another reason why they used one of their very, very few draft picks this season on Tutu Atwell. It was like, why are you doing that? You've got Van Jefferson. So I just feel like we have a bigger appreciation for him than what the Rams do. But I think it's really Matthew Stafford that has helped unlock him. Carl Anderson, Godwin. Oh, okay. So the running back. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you're talking about the running back from Detroit, that you specifically say that and you just don't say Godwin, because I am going to think Chris Godwin all night long.
Yep.
Or Jamar Jefferson. Part of me thinks it's going to end up being Jamar Jefferson.
Yep. I think if I had to...
Especially in half PPR leagues.
Exactly. I think if I had to take a gamble on one of them, I don't love either, to be completely honest. It's still the running back of the Detroit Lions, and it's not DeAndre Swift. I think Jamar Jefferson's going to get first crack at least that pass catching work and may offer the safer floor out of that backfield.
Robot 10 team PPR. I need to win this week to get into the playoffs. I need one running back: Alex Collins, Jeff Wilson, or Austin Walter.
Oh my God, Robert. This is like bottom of the barrel right here. I don't love it. We know there's no Tevin Coleman, so Austin Walter's probably going to get some more touches in that backfield. Oh, man. Jeff Wilson at least should probably get the bulk of the touches in the backfield for San Francisco, but they'll still have JaMychal Hasty. If it's my team, I'll gamble on the best offense that's here, and honestly, that's San Francisco for me, and I'll go Jeff Wilson. That's how I'll narrow it down.
Yeah, I am too. I started laughing too because I was like, we're at that point of the season where he's asking about Austin Walter, but part of me wants to be like, I really hope that that's just like a typo and you meant Austin Eckler and like your phone just changed it.
Yeah, you're hoping it's an autocorrect, but it's not. Yeah, that's bad.
Dirtbag forever in a full PPR. Need a wide receiver and a flex. Chase, Hollywood Brown, Jeff Wilson, Melvin Gordon, and McKissick. Upside here is Chase and Hollywood Brown. That's where the upside lays.
Yep. Out of those options right there, you have McKissick still coming off of an injury, Melvin Gordon coming off of an injury, Jeff Wilson splitting the backfield, not really knowing what that role will be. Chase and Brown for me as well.
Astro Joe's sit one in a standard league. Penny, Edmonds, Van, Ayuk, Green Bay, or Denver defense. So Edmonds is going to be back this week. I don't know how hard they push him this week, but I definitely think they get him worked back in so they can get James Conner's touches back down before he gets himself hurt. The one thing here that equals to me in a standard league, the what if scenario is Rashad Penny. I can't touch him. I'm sitting Rashad Penny this week.
I probably am, but you have to be super careful and make sure you have Edmonds in your flex spot. And you have another option just in case, because they play Monday Night Football. And for whatever reason, Chase Edmonds gets ruled out late. You need to make sure you have another option in that game.
D-Hen. Oh, wait. His defense, Green Bay or Denver? Denver, because it's Detroit, and they're missing basically everybody.
Yes. Agreed.
D-Hen, need a win. Dillon or Crowder for the flex in a PPR league. Since it's PPR, I am going to go Crowder here.
I will too in a PPR league, because who else they're going to throw it to?
Yep. Seth Gibson, love you guys. Seth, I love you so much. Forehead kisses. Standard league, please pick 3. Judy, MVS, Mooney, Landry. So Judy, MVS, Mooney, and Landry. I'm playing Mooney. I'm playing MVS. Then it comes down to Judy or Landry for me. And because it is a standard league, I'm going to go with Judy and hope for the touchdown. I just think his chances of scoring a touchdown against a just awful Detroit team is much higher than Landry scoring a touchdown, with Baker Mayfield just being banged to heck right now.
And honestly, I can't really argue with that. I think they're both kind of low when it comes to that potential touchdown upside, that they're not really somebody we can count on either way. But being that Judy has the better matchup, I agree.
Tyler T, Ertz or Schultz? I still have Schultz higher than Ertz this week. And then Van Jefferson or Judy in a full PPR. I got VJ higher this week.
Yes, I will go with that as well. We're on the same page so far.
Hobo with the 10 bomb. We got a 2-question.
Two-parter.
2-question comment here. Half PPR. We're going to pick one running back. It's going to be Jeff Wilson Jr. or Kareem Hunt in the flex because he already has Chubb. I'm going to go Kareem Hunt because remember the last time we thought Jeff Wilson was going to do something?
Yeah, and nothing happened. Yeah.
Going Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I'll go Kareem Hunt. I mean, at least we've seen Kareem Hunt consistently finish inside the top 10, top 12 when healthy.
And then in a standard league, got to pick one. Ricky Seals-Jones or Foster Farms Moreau. I like that one.
I do too. I like that.
Good one, Homestar. I appreciate that one. Still going to go Ricky Seals here.
All right. You love the nickname. Still going Ricky Seals. I can't really disagree with that. I mean, I think a lot of people expected a lot more from Foster Moreau when Darren Waller's been out here recently, and we haven't seen it. In a matchup this week going up against Kansas City, though, it's always turns out that Derek Carr and Patrick Mahomes put up a lot of points and yards on each other. And I kind of think that Foster Moreau may be slightly safer just due to that fact that we could see more offense in that game.
Yerbo is asking a question that is going to end up being something that we'll need to take a look at here soon. And I know we've talked about it, but with Saturday games coming up here soon, asking about what's going to happen with the live streams. I know last year we moved to Friday night live streams.
Yep.
We'll let everybody know if that will be the case this year. You'll get a heads up because that's coming up here in week 15. But we'll let everyone know via community board post or whatever.
Or yeah, well, maybe Kyle can put it in his waiver wire video start of the week, just let you know what day it's going to be so you guys know ahead of time. But more than likely, it's probably going to be Friday.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question, Yerbo.
No. Oh, here it goes. Okay. Terrace Graham.
Terrence.
Need this went There's an N there.
Yes.
My bad. Terrence Graham. Need this win bad. Devontae Foreman or Jeff Wilson in a full point PPR. Still going Devontae Foreman here. He's getting touches. Not high upside, but he's still getting touches, getting the goal line work. Still going to go with him over Wilson this week.
Yep, I agree with you.
Really, honestly, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of Jeff Wilson questions. I am not picking Jeff Wilson over anybody that has even a remotely established role. It's just not going to happen.
Yep. And that's
especially if Debo ends up being back this week too.
Especially there, exactly.
So, nope. Nah. Red Hulk. What up, baby? Gage or Crowder in a PPR? Since it is a PPR league, Crowder's going to be safer for me. Gage's upside this week could be a little bit limited. I am going to go Crowder here because it's PPR.
Yep. Being that it's PPR, I think that, like I said, he's going to get so many targets. There's no Elijah Moore. There's no Corey Davis.
And then also need one wide receiver and one flex PPR. Judy Dillon, Crowder Foreman, Jeff Wilson, Hilliard. Well, my wide receiver is going to be Crowder here.
Yep. So then we need one flex.
Yep. One flex. So we got to go with Judy Dillon, Foreman, Wilson, or Hilliard.
I probably in this case, being that none of them are safe, I just gamble and go with Judy and keep my fingers crossed since it's a PPR.
So in this instance here, if you want upside, yes, I'll go with that. But this is the instance where I would say it's okay to start Jeff Wilson if you want to play it safe. Now, the floor could absolutely tank on him this week, and it just goes out. We've seen it happen already. But this is one, I just talked about with Jeff Wilson. In this instance, there's nobody here that's established enough for me to say, oh, yeah, no, I'm not even considering it. Here, I do consider it. How much did I pay for my haircut? I don't know, Patrick. Just ask your mom. I don't remember what she charges me. Lou G in a standard league, pick 3. Patrick, I'm just kidding, man. AJ Dillon, Chubb, CEH, Sony Michel, Jeff Wilson. I'm going Chubb. I'm going Sony Michel, CEH.
Yep. Agreed. And then I'll sit Dillon and Wilson.
Boom. Time to get bit, TV. Dropping a little 5 bomb in the chat. Time to get bit. Appreciate you. Ghost Skills becoming a member for the 3rd straight month here on YouTube. Ghost, appreciate you. What up, Headliner Nation?
What up?
Josh Allen or Herbert this week? Mr. QB.
Let me pull up my rankings right here.
Which one do you have?
I'm almost positive I have Allen. Yep. Josh Allen is still going to be above Justin Herbert. Remember, Herbert doesn't have Keenan Allen either, so that's a problem. I mean, that's his binky right there is Keenan Allen. So I'm still going Josh Allen over Herbert.
And then also Westbrook Ikine or Galladay in a full PPR. Part of me does not want to pick Galladay. Sterling Shepard at this point in time could still be back this week, correct? I have not seen anything ruling him out yet.
I would have
Darius Toney is out.
Toney is out.
Sterling Shepard could still make his return this week. Westbrook is probably going to be the number 2 target on that team this week.
Probably.
I'm going to go Westbrook.
I don't love it. I don't love it at all, but I just can't get in line with this Giants offense, especially with Glennon as a quarterback. I can't. Give me Westbrook.
Julio Pena. What's up, Julio? The question, mainly for weeks 16 and 17, since I have a bye week in the playoffs.
Okay.
Should I drop Jamal Williams and pick up Miles Sanders? This is a good question. This is a really, really good question. Part of me says yes here, as long as you don't own DeAndre Swift.
Exactly. If you have Swift, then you keep Williams.
If you had, that would be my concern. I mean, if you have Swift and you were to lose Swift, especially for how banged up he's been, not knowing when he's going to come back, if he's going to come back at 100%, all of those things, I want to make sure that I have somebody that fills in. Miles Sanders has been getting little bits of pieces of touches here and there, and he's been banged up too. And so me personally, if I own Swift, I'm going to keep Jamal Williams. If I don't own Swift, then yeah, I will go ahead and pick up Miles Sanders there.
Agreed.
Daichi.
Jose Hernandez. I see Jose out there. Now he's part of the Chubb Club. They've been a member for a long time out there. Jose, appreciate you. He says in a half PPR, 2 flex, pick one out of Julio, Ayuk, or CEH. Me personally, I'm still going with CEH.
Julio says he does not have Swift. Then no.
Exactly.
I'm grabbing Miles Anderson.
Right.
Daichi. Running back 1, running back 2, and a flex. James Robinson, Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, Mike Williams, or Russell Gage. I'm going J-Rob, Chubb, and Michel here.
I mean, I think that's probably the safest options you can go with the 3 running backs there, having one in your flex.
Now, if for some reason you look at your matchup and your matchup is like, bro, you're going to lose by 50 points. Okay. Let's just say the projections are not in your favor this week. Maybe you're playing like the top team, any of those things, whatever it may be. It's Chubb, it's Michelle, and then I put Mike Williams in the flex over James Robinson if you need more upside. Because Mike Williams has probably a better opportunity to put up a 30, 25-point game than what James Robinson does.
That part I will agree with.
On the same page?
It is. It's just more of a gamble that way.
More of a gamble.
You turning everything into like a singing commercial?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this isn't just something I do on stream. This is something I do all the time.
I'm sure your kids love it.
Constantly singing.
I'm sure your wife is a big fan.
A lot of times I'll sing what I'm doing. For anybody out there who's watched How I Met Your Mother, the episode where they talk about like the things that people do that annoy them. And they talk about Marshall and about how Marshall like always sings what he's doing. Going to the toaster, putting bread in, gonna butter my toast when it comes again.
Wow.
Trojan 3659 needs to know if he's going to be playing the KC or Titans defense.
I'm going to have to go with the Titans defense just because it just seems like the Raiders play their best against the Chiefs, and I don't know if I want to deal with that.
Durnage, Davis, Brady, or Rodgers, and a 6-point PPR, 6-point per touchdown league. Why do I feel like I want to go Rodgers this week?
What was the actual question?
Brady or Rodgers in a 6-point passing touchdown. I just feel like we're going to see a lot of Fournette this week.
I mean, it's not far off. I have Brady at 4, Rodgers at 7, so they're super close. Rodgers may be slightly safer. I just don't know if he has that ceiling.
Bertha wants to know how Chris Chouse is feeling about his Bills right now. We've been checking in on him all week, making sure that he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if the Bills are on, if the Bills are playing, we are right there in full engagement mode with Chouse just to make sure that he stays sane.
You know who's not feeling bad about their team this week? Chris Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, because they're on bye.
But they're coming off that 3 passing performance by Mac Jones and the dub.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them. All right, Dornage needs to know Higgins or Connor in the flex. They get a 3-point bonus if someone gets 20 carries.
I don't know if Connor sees 20 carries, but I still think that he's safer than Higgins as of right now.
The one thing for me in Higgins this week is, I mean, dude's on a roll. Touchdowns back-to-back weeks, over 100 yards back-to-back weeks. Really clicking right now with Burrow.
But you also have Burrow he's playing with that dislocated pinky on his finger that he popped back in, and he's dealing with a little bit of pain there. Higgins himself is banged up. That's where I just think that James Conner, he scored 2 times against this same Rams defense, for the most part, the same Rams defense. I think it was week 4. I mean, he's already produced against this team. I still think he's slightly safer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just feel like with how hot Higgins has been, I think this is going to be our first disagreement of the night. With how hot Higgins has been, I just feel like I got to go with him this week. I don't
dislike him.
My question would be, why isn't Higgins in your lineup as a wide receiver? Why are we flexing him at this point? It'd be interesting to know who he has.
He's
over.
stacked. He's stacked.
That's what they say about me.
Yeah,
Bruin backhand. What up, fellas?
Ever.
You don't know that.
I probably do.
People look at my Cavs and are like, that dude's stacked.
No one on earth has ever said that.
Is that a thing? I do. What up, Bruin? What's up, fellas? Potential of getting a first-round bye with a win this week. Need a quarterback, a tight end, and a flex. Jake, Taysom or Dak?
Dak.
Komet, Hooper, Seals, Jones.
Are you asking me? You're the tight end whisperer.
I was gonna get your thoughts first.
I'm gonna have to go with Seals Jones out of those options.
Okay, and Javonte, Sone or Mooney for the flex.
Man, this is tough because obviously it sounds like Melvin Gordon is going to play, but how much is he going to play against a horrible Detroit team? Do they need to force feed him the ball? Not when they have Javonte, and we saw that dude go out and dominate last week. So me, personally, I think if you want to play it safe, you go Sony. If you want to gamble for a little bit higher, then you go Javonte.
Dan just told me I was stacked. See? Now somebody has told me.
Dan. Come on, Dan. He's also got the blind squirrel nuts next to his name.
Every blind squirrel catches a nut.
Something
Dan
like that.
Flowers. And a PPR, I need 2 to flex. Looking for the highest ceiling. Landry, Hasty, Foreman, and Dylan. Well, Van, I hate to put this to you. It's none of them.
This ceiling in this house is super short, Van. This is like one of them tiny homes. Man, if I had to go for the highest ceiling, I probably just gamble. I gamble and go Landry and just hope that he can rack up a few receptions and a touchdown.
2.
I got 2. Dylan will be the other one.
Dylan and Landry just for that touchdown upside for me.
Yep, that's it.
Well, Dylan for the touchdown upside. Landry for the, I hope he gets 10 freaking targets, catches every single one of them.
Exactly.
Dai Chi. Oh, he also says, I appreciate your guys' willingness to give headliner for life. Van,
That's
appreciate
right.
the 10 bomb to help us give. Dai Chi becoming a member for the 2nd straight month. Shout out. Another great stream. Appreciated, Dai Chi. Jose Reyes with the 5 bomb. Thanks for your help on making. And thanks for your help in making me a playoff contender. God bless and take this small donation to bless a family. Merry Christmas, fam. Jose. Merry
Appreciate
Christmas.
you. Absolutely.
To you.
And just so you know, a lot of people are trying to help out here during this holiday season. A lot of donations coming in right now. Once again, all donations received tonight are going to be given back to families in need here during the holiday season. I've got some DMs here on Twitter. We're going to ask for some people here in the chat to send some emails if they have somebody in their life that they would like to bless as well. So if we're behind a little bit here on Super Chats, we're not going to stop. We're not taking any breaks here. We're going to hit all these questions and go back and forth between there and the chat.
Jose Reyes, thanks for your donation.
Thank you, Jose.
Time to get bit TV. Russell Wilson or Taysom Hill and Chuba or Mooney in a 1-point PPR. I'm going Chuba because he's just going to get all the freaking touches in the world even. And apparently there's some complaining from Matt Rule that he wanted to run the ball 30 times a game. So how many runs are we going to get from Chuba this week?
Hopefully Cam doesn't steal all of them.
Right.
That's the biggest question. Hopefully Chuba gets a couple chances around the goal line there. So I'm going to go with Russell Wilson, but I'll still agree with you and go Chuba as well.
And then Russell Wilson or Taysom Hill. I'm still going Russ over Taysom.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
Jeffrey Foot with a 10 bomb. Jeffrey, appreciate you. Hey, fellas, I'm desperate and I need a win this week since Jamal Williams has the big C. Should I start one of his backups or Darrell Williams in a full PPR? I really appreciate you guys. Darrell Williams last week was the Darrell Williams we thought we were still getting a couple of weeks ago, right? Where he was still getting work in the passing game.
And Darrell Williams against this Raiders team, when he played against them a few weeks ago when CEH was out, he had over 100 yards receiving. And that to me is almost tempting. The problem is I don't think that he's going to see big volume still. You know, I mean, he's not going to go out there and be a guy that's going to get 50% of the snaps and, 15 touches. So I think that the safer floors are probably going to be something like a Jermar Jefferson. But if you want to kind of gamble a little bit, if you're looking for a little bit higher upside in a potential shootout, it would be Darrell Williams in that case.
in this instance, Jeffrey, for me, where you say, I'm desperate, I need a win this week. When you get into weeks like that, for me personally, I'm going to go with the guys I've seen do it before. We haven't seen these kids from Detroit do anything before, right? We've seen Darrell Williams do it. He plays with one of the best quarterbacks in the league and one of the best offenses in the league. Maybe not this season. With one of the best head coaches in the league. I mean, I've seen him do it before. So for me personally, I'm going to let Darrell Williams rip, and I'm just going to hope he scores a touchdown.
Yep, I agree.
Astro Joe's. F and F, man. Hold on. Let me go back up here real quick.
F and F.
F and F.
F in the
Astro
chat.
Joe's. Hill over Tom. Crazy. Yes.
Taysom Hill over Tom Brady? No, I couldn't do that.
Nope.
If Taysom Hill was 100% healthy and didn't have any injuries to his hand, it's ballsy, but at least I could understand it more. But with that, no, I can't. I'm still going Tom.
And then a week 15 D stash. Bro, we're not even done with week 14 here yet.
Yeah. Don't stash a defense in week 14 for week 15. No, all three of those are not going to be claimed next week. So pick one up next week. Because I'm gonna try and answer the question here real quick, but I even have to look over to the matchups here real quick. The Rams have Seattle. Houston has Jacksonville. And Cincinnati has Denver. At Denver. There's too many weapons on Denver for me to put Cincinnati in there on the road. Houston is Houston. I mean, yeah, it's Jacksonville, but I think we're getting a little too risky there. So I guess then at that point, that only leads the LA Rams. Are the Rams at home or are they in Seattle?
They're at home.
Okay. I'll go with the Rams against Seattle at home. At least you got some playmakers over there, right? At least you got some big name defenders that can make some plays as of right now.
Yep. Just another shout out to Upside. Need Upside. Toss in a $300 donation in the chat tonight to help us give back to some families in need this Christmas time. Appreciate a big thank you to Upside again for that very generous donation. Fill in the blank with a 20 bomb. Help a family. God bless. And yes, I'm in the playoffs. Phil,
banger.
Glad to hear it. Appreciate you for that big old 20. Jacob Rivera. Need 2 running backs in a flex this week and a half PPR between Jones, Chubb, Dillon, Javonte, and Michelle. Love you guys. Finally going to get a question in here. LOL. Jacob, love you too. Forehead kisses. So if we need 2 running backs in a flex this week, it's definitely Chubb for me.
Yep.
I'm also going to go Sony Michel because he's got the backfield to himself again.
And
so then at that point, Aaron Jones or A.J. Dillon.
It's got to be Aaron Jones.
Okay, because I wasn't going to start Javonte Williams unless for some reason we're to find out Melvin Gordon's going to miss.
And then that changes things.
Then I go severely. Javonte Williams, but I'm going to go Aaron Jones
as the third option.
Yep. Kenneth Kennelty with a 5 bomb. Just appreciate Jake and Kyle. He's got his hand up. Appreciate you. High five.
Kenneth.
Homestar Hobo with another 10 bomb. 2 questions. Standard, pick 2 running backs, MG3, Jeff Wilson Jr., A.J. Dillon, and Rashad Penny. Since it's a standard league, I still go MG3 if he plays this week.
Yep.
Do we go Jeff Wilson over A.J. Dillon? It just feels like when Aaron Jones is playing, A.J. Dillon either needs a big run or he needs some receptions to really make it work.
I probably still gamble and go with Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, with A.J. Dillon, for me, it's just, is he going to get, and with it being standard, like if it was PPR, then it's a little bit different, but it's standard league. So even if he gets a couple of receptions, unless he busts one off, it's not going to help you out that much.
Love it when they bust one off.
I was going to say, well, I was just talking about some dude busting one off. Denise Owen. Help,
you didn't finish that. You didn't finish the other part of that question.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Sorry, Homestar. And then standard, pick 1 wide receiver, Ayuk or Jamison Crowder. Does anything change one way or another if Debo plays or doesn't play? If Debo doesn't play because it is standard, I'll go with Ayuk.
Yep.
If he were to play, then I will still pivot over to Jamison.
I probably don't. I probably stick with Ayuk regardless.
Stay with Ayuk.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do. only because it's standard. If it's PPR, it'd be different.
Yeah, I kind of caught myself there. I got to it, and then I was like, let's take it back here for a second. Denise, and help, fellas. I'm 10-3. Whoop, whoop. Running backs, Zeke, Montgomery, Connor, and Patterson. Wide receivers, Evans, Brown, Diggs, Gage, and Patterson. We need to pick 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex.
Okay.
Cordero Patterson.
Yep.
Cordero Patterson's probably going to go to my flex. Zeke and Montgomery would be my 2 starters. Oh, maybe not.
Dude, I don't know if I can.
Okay, it's PPR. Evans, Brown, and Diggs. Patterson. Who's the other running back? Evans, Brown, Diggs is going to give you the most upside. Starting those 3. Zeke's banged up. Connor is going to be losing some touches to Edmonds more than likely. You're playing Patterson. You have to.
Denise, I'd probably this right here is like an ultimate gamble because literally any one of these guys that you bench could go out there and score 20 plus points. They all have a high ceiling. I'm worried about Zeke's injury history right now only because you have other good options. I mean, I like David Montgomery and James Conner and Cordero Patterson. I don't dislike that whatsoever. If it's me personally, I probably go Monty, Connor, Patterson with Evans and Diggs as my 2 wide receivers, if it's me personally. And I hate to do that because Tony Pollard could sit, and if he sits, it's all Zeke, but Zeke looks like he's running in mud right now because his knee is not healthy. And that's a problem.
I want to do a very special Let It Flow tonight, but I'm not going to do it for less than 500 likes.
What's going to make it special?
Don't you worry about it.
Okay.
Just as all right.
All right then.
David Amber, criminal lawyer. Any of you out there
sounds
up
intense
in your lives right now? Call David. It's time for your favorite DFS super chat of the night.
Damn it, David.
Where's Kennedy at?
I know. Is he in here?
With the Canada $13.99, by the way. Appreciate you. I like Davante Adams for the optimal captain in Sunday night GPP, but can you make a case for Aaron Jones or David Montgomery being optimal? All right. Now listen here, David. Again, I am no DFS expert. In fact, I haven't played DFS one time this year because last year I felt like it was a whole lot of up and down for me and my heart couldn't take it anymore. So here's the thing. I know that in a GPP contest,
yes,
that you have to set yourself apart from the crowd. If this was a cash lineup, I would leave Davante Adams in there. Because it is GPP, though, I make the pivot to either Aaron Jones or David Montgomery. If you need like the most upside, it's Aaron Jones for me. That's what I would do in a GPP.
I'm asking Chris Kennedy. He's the guy that does DFS all day, every day.
There you go.
And he's responding to me right now.
Just call him. No, call him.
Okay.
He can be our call of the night.
Hold on, David. We're just gonna say piss on it, and we're just gonna call. I don't even know what he's doing.
Talking to us here in a second.
Speakerphone is on.
He's probably. Oh well, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Chris. So you're live on the internet. You're on speakerphone.
Awesome.
We had David Amber, criminal lawyer, which scares me a little bit because he's a lawyer, ask a question about DFS in the super chat, and me and Kyle are too scared to give him the wrong answer.
Oh, so you want me to give him the wrong answer?
Exactly, because if we want a criminal lawyer on anybody's back, it's going to be you.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, what's going on?
Here's the question. He says, it's time for your favorite DFS super chat of the night. I like Davante Adams for the optimal captain in Sunday night GPP, but can you make a case for Aaron Jones or David Montgomery being optimal instead?
Absolutely. I think when it comes to, optimal captain spots, when you look at the correlation, a lot of times either it's going to be a wide receiver from the favorite team or the home favorite running back. In this case, it's going to be Aaron Jones since the Packers are going to be at home. So for me, I think Adams definitely has a little bit more upside there. But where the Packers right now are favored by, I think, 10.5, Aaron Jones is a solid pick as well.
And you're saying that because if they're favored by that 10.5, they get that lead, they're going to rely a little bit more on the run, more Aaron Jones.
Yes, and Aaron Jones also was heavily involved in the receiving game. So I would probably lean Aaron Jones, but Davante Adams is a strong selection as well. So try to get both guys in your lineup regardless.
All that, you just got Kyle up on his chair, hip thrusting, because Kyle, before we called, you said Aaron Jones as well, but I said, well, I'm going to check with Chris because Chris knows better.
Yeah, I'm going with Jones.
Oh, well, hey. Hopefully we didn't interrupt your evening, but you are the mystery caller here for the night. Kyle almost fell off his chair.
Oh boy.
Almost happened.
I wish it would have happened. That would have made for great TV. Anyway, Rem, we appreciate you. Thank you for answering your phone and answering this DFS question.
Did you let him know?
Absolutely.
That I'm
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yes, absolutely. We'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
All right, there you have it. Woo. Need an answer to a question? We'll find somebody with an answer.
Woo! All right. Woo! All right, we got you, David. Anthony Cruz. Hey, Headliner Nation. 100 with Waller and Goddard out. Who is a valuable tight end? Fant, Moreau, Everett. Also, which team for a $5,000 survivor pool? Seahawks or Titans? Week 14. Okay, let's answer the first one.
Okay.
More upside is Moreau.
Yes.
I'm not playing Fant at all. I'm done with Fant.
Yep.
If you all have been watching my tight end videos, I've been telling you for not just 1 or 2 weeks, but for multiple weeks now that Albert, are you okay? Is killing
Albert.
Noah
Are you
Fant.
okay? Are you okay, Albert?
Albert, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Albert? Albert, are you okay? Are you okay?
Okay.
I think there should be a $500 pot on the exact date that Kyle finally falls off the chair. Well, if anybody would have picked December 11th, they would have been damn near close. And the night's not over with.
That's right. That's right. Taylor, we totally need to sneak to his house and loosen a screw.
Oh my God. Part of me just wants to do it on purpose just because I know it will go viral. Anyway, so that's going to be my pick for the tight end position. Also for the $5,000 survivor pool, Seahawks or Titans?
I'm going Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, I think you need to.
With Davis Mills as quarterback of the Houston Texans,
Yeah.
Russ has looked better the last game and a half, finally starting to get back on track a little bit. That's where I'm going.
I'm just the one thing that I'm thinking of right now. Tennessee's at home and they're coming off the bye. So they have had a week now to prepare for a Jacksonville team that has not been good on offense basically all season long, and now has a bunch of crap going on behind the scenes with Urban Meyer telling his coordinators and assistant coaches that they're all garbage. So is the team even going to play this week? Or are they going to even come out? That Tennessee defense was clicking for a few weeks there. Part of me thinks there might be more opportunities for us to pick Seattle this season than Tennessee again. And that's why I kind of want to lean Tennessee here. That's a very strategic way of thinking about it, because Seattle, they do have the Texans, but then they have the Bears and they have the Lions coming up still. So you could pick Seattle for the Lions coming up. For Tennessee, they have Jacksonville, but then they have the Steelers, which could be a toss-up. They have the 49ers, which could be a toss-up. They have the Dolphins that could be a toss-up, but then they have the Texans in week 18. So for me personally, for that reason, I'm leaning Tennessee. Did I change your mind, Jake?
No.
Okay.
Well, I got to go with Seattle. But that was a very good way of foreshadowing there, Kyle.
David, are you looking for attorneys? I don't have my degree. Oh, I have a degree, but it's not in
law. Not in law.
I mean, we can still throw me out there. I'll win a few cases, I think. Do you want me to wear the robe?
David, let us know in the chat if you're interested.
I can send you my resume. Reese Calderon. Need 3. Mike Williams, Hollywood, Evans, and T. Higgins. Mike Williams. Oh, shoot. Mike Williams, Hollywood. Do I play Higgins over Evans?
No, I think you give up on Hollywood here.
Do I play? Oh, you want me to give up on Hollywood? I can't.
You can.
He gets so many targets.
No, you can. Because of these options. It's not like you're giving him up for freaking, Bob Wanger on some random team somewhere.
What did you just...
It's the first thing that came to mind.
Did you just say Bob Wanger?
Yeah, it's like the first
In what
name.
universe does that feel like?
I'm sure there's somebody out there named Bob Wanger. He goes by Robert, but everybody calls him Bob. Trust me. There's somebody out there named Bob Wanger. I'll find him. Dude, I sat at a Suns game one time right behind somebody who had a jersey on that was personalized. He had his own last name on the back of it. You know what his last name was? It was Wiener, and he was in public with that thing on. I guarantee you there's a Wanger out there.
Can I just say something? I don't feel like I trust a grown man that puts his own jersey on the back or his own name on the back of a jersey. Like, I don't have anything against it. Like, I'm not going to look down on you for it. I just don't know if I can trust you.
I have a very odd way of thinking about that, but I'm not going to share it.
Oh, God.
I'll tell you after the stream.
We need 500 likes if you want a super special Let It Flow tonight.
Leo says wang, wang, bang, bang.
No, it's bang, bang, wang, wang.
I know, but I think Leo did the same thing last week.
Leo, turn it around. Turn it around. You got to go bang, bang first, okay? I mean, technically, if you're going to bang, bang, you do got to start with the wang. Anyway, that's for Anthony. Then we just got Reese, and now we're to Wes.
What up, Wes?
Keelan Cole, Bateman, Westbrook, Chase Edmonds. Pick one. That's Chase Edmonds. Very easy, Wes.
I mean, it is, but it's one of those cases, again, that make sure you have a backup option since it's Monday Night Football, just in case. I would drop Keelan Cole and have somebody else in that matchup on Monday night just in case. If it's me. What are you looking at?
Ed Smith said, Kyle, look at your wall.
Maybe he just wants to see the back of your head. Ever thought about that?
Is there something on the back of my head?
Do it again. Turn around. No. I don't see anything. Awkward, but okay.
Anyway, Taylor sent us pictures in Discord.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. You have a jersey with your name on the back of it, but that's different because
it's my jersey.
It's your actual jersey that you played in, so that's
it's
different.
My college jersey.
Yeah,
what do you mean, Ed? It's mine. It's not somebody else's jersey. It's my jersey. Of course, it's got my name on it.
I think you're more talking about like getting a Colts jersey with Richardson on the back of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I mean, your comment makes a whole lot more sense now, but it doesn't justify it.
That's right.
Oh, man. All right.
So we never answered Reese.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't think you wanted to give up on Hollywood.
I don't.
Oh, well, I'm going with Williams, Evans, and T. Higgins then, Reese.
Yeah.
So there. Okay. Oh, yeah, we did. Because then we did Wes's. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to make sure Reese was taken care of.
Reese, yeah, we got Reese. Reese, we
Okay.
got you. Love you, Reese. Keontae Holland. Godwin. Izukababa.
Okay, we'll go
I'm
with
never going to get the name right. I don't
You
even know
can't
why I
get
said-
normal names right. You're not going to get that name right.
Godwin I. Or Alex Collins in a full PPR already in the playoffs, just fighting for a bye week. Neither.
Yeah, I
I'd rather
mean,
just take the 0.
wow.
Is there, Keontae, is there nobody else on your team that you could grab?
If you're already in the playoffs and you're just fighting for the bye week, go with the wild card and go with Godwin and just hope. I mean, what do you got to lose? I mean, Alex Collins isn't going to be doing a whole lot either.
Yeah. Corvette Foster 40 with the 10 bomb. Hey guys, we'll secure first place with a win this weekend going into the playoffs. Thanks for all the help. If Debo sits and I replace him with Van, do I move Gallup or Hunt to the flex? I'm going with Hunt.
So am I.
Yep. Just with Gallup, you've got Cooper back, and they said the other day that he's probably feeling fully healthy. You've
And
got
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, you've got Dalton Schultz, you've got Zeke, you've got potentially Pollard. For me, it's just, who's going to get the most.
Hey, fill in the blank is in our Discord right now, and he found Bob Wanger.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That doesn't look like a Bob, but we'll go with it.
Mm-mm.
Way to go, Phil. I knew there's a Bob Wanger out there.
Doesn't look like any Bob I know.
Well, whatever.
The nation's out there doing the...
Thomas, he is not a sure thing.
Yeah, why? What? You and I saw the same thing at the same time because I stopped. And I was like, "What?
Thomas,
why
no.
is he a sure thing?"
Thomas.
Thomas. We're not. It's not Chris Godwin.
No,
it's not Chris Godwin.
It's not Chris Godwin. It's Godwin. What'd you call him?
He's Zika Boo Boo.
He's Zika Boo Boo. Exactly. It's not Chris Godwin.
Hold on. Godwin. Igwabuke.
Okay.
Igwabuke.
I think
Godwin I is going to be his official name
going
the rest
forward
of the night.
Yes.
OG Paul, did we answer your super chat already? Probably not. I have not seen your name come up.
Since the beginning.
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me look.
A lot of people wanting to be generous and give back here tonight. So there's a lot of donations that are coming in. So that's why we're trying to get through all these that we can here as quick as we can. But
Paul, no, we have not gotten to yours yet. I just found it. You're probably another 5 minutes away or so.
All right, Kyle, let's go some rapid fire here because I
want
want to give some money away.
I'm going to read them. Jake's going to answer them.
To do it.
Kane Fossil says, with the 20 bomb, Merry Christmas, Jake and Kyle. Thanks for being great bosses and friends. Kane.
Kane doing some good work over there on Headliner U if you're not subscribed there yet.
Get it. CM80. You can't just go. I'm sorry that I can't pronounce a name that is not readily known. Okay. It doesn't make me a bad person.
No.
It's I can't pronounce American freaking names to save my life half the time. It's got nothing to do with him being Nigerian. Get off my case.
Yeah. Bro.
Kick you in the...
As he's just sitting there on his couch doing nothing.
Out here judging me.
Yeah.
Not some scholar. I didn't go to Harvard.
Yeah.
God, the only 200 IQ I have is in Caldera.
Doubtful. That's a lot.
That's not funny.
That's
Gabriel Mendez. Who should I start as my flex? Chuba Hubbard, Hunt, or Judy must win this week to make the playoffs. I have Montgomery and Zeke as my RB2 and 1. Thank you.
I'm going with the guy. I'm answering. You're reading. It's going to be Kareem Hunt because we've seen the guy finish top 5, top 8, top 10, top 12. And if you're needing that win, that's the guy I'm going to count on.
Lou Yang with the 5 bomb says need 1 for the flex and a half PPR. Hubbard, Ayuk, James Robinson, CEH, or DJ Moore.
You got 2 options here, Lou. You can either play it safe and go with CEH in a potential high-scoring game with that offense that the last time these two matched up, Patrick Mahomes threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, or you can just let it all on the table and go with James Robinson, who absolutely torched. I'm talking about torched the Tennessee Titans a few weeks ago. Plus, there's going to be a lot more pressure to play him now, and that would be the guy if you're willing to gamble a little bit.
Tim Avila looking for a flex play and possible replacement for Debo if he cannot go in a half PPR. Options: Van Jefferson, Kareem Hunt, Amari Cooper, MVS.
Great options. You got multiple options. I think if you want to play it safer with the safer floor, you go Kareem Hunt. If you're looking for a little bit of a higher ceiling, though, with a banged up running game in Dallas and Amari Cooper potentially being the lead receiver in that offense, I'd probably go Amari Cooper.
845 Prince in a full PPR first round of the playoffs. Mooney or Crowder is the wide receiver 2.
It says full PPR. If it's full PPR, I'm going Jamison Crowder.
And then Ertz or Seals Jones is his tight end 1.
I'm looking. I want to go Ertz, but I know he's not 100% healthy, so I think probably Ricky Seals Jones is the safer bet.
Merry Christmas, boys. Merry Christmas to you, 845. Hold on just a second here. Samson, my dad has lived through every Chicago Bears team in Bulls. We put his nickname on the back the year he's born. Thoughts, honestly. Samson, honestly, it's a joke, man. I was making a joke. Honestly, I'm not looking at some dude with his name on the back of the jersey and thinking down on him in any way, shape, or form. It was a joke. I don't care. I've got more bigger things to worry about in life than some dude putting his name on the back of his jersey. I was making a joke. Just everybody chill, okay? Just chill.
Everybody taking things so literally these days.
God, can't pronounce names, making fun of people with the jersey on. I can't talk right. Falling off my darn chair.
Something like that.
I'm going to take it out on those kids and Call of Duty in a little bit.
Carmen
Savage, pick a wide receiver and a flex. Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, Terry McLaurin, Chuba Hubbard.
If it's me, who's Washington got this week? They have Dallas. Oof. I'm probably going to go with Amari Cooper and Chuba Hubbard as my two options. Hubbard there at the flex. And Carmen, just so you know, I haven't seen an email from you yet, Carmen, because you were one of our giveaway winners this week, and I have yet to see your response to a comment or an email yet.
Carmen,
I don't know what's going on, Carmen.
FUQ, what are you doing?
Yeah, just so you know.
Oh, Rico, Mike Arroyo in a 10-team PPR. When and I'm in. After injuries and COVID, please rank in order. Gallup, Crowder, Ertz. PPR.
In order, PPR, I'm going to go with Crowder, Gallup, Ertz.
Batman Gaming, what's up, y'all? Need 2 wide receivers and 2 flex in a half PPR. Two wide receivers and 2 flex.
Okay.
For the wide receivers, Marvin Jones.
Nope.
Allen Robinson.
Nope.
Robbie Anderson.
Nope.
Nick Westbrook-Kine.
Nope.
And that's it. Oh, Treadwell.
Nope.
Laquan Treadwell. You have to pick 2.
Well, I don't want to. They all suck. Man, this is not good. Not good at all. We know A-Rob coming back. Marvin Jones is pissed off because of all the drama in the locker room. Robbie Anderson hasn't done anything since Nam. Nick Westbrook. They got Julio Jones coming back. What is he really going to see? Laquan Treadwell, never fantasy startable in his career. If it's me, I'm just gambling. I'm hoping on a big play here. I'm going to go with Robbie Anderson and Marvin Jones and just crossing my fingers.
And then we need 2 flex. So out of everyone we talked about, and then we also need to pick between Jamar Jefferson and Michael Hasty.
I'll go with Jamar Jefferson. And why the hell not? Let's just shoot for the moon and go Allen Robinson.
Boom, there we go, Batmac. Michael Griffin with the big 20 bomb in the super chat.
Bam.
Appreciate you, Michael. Good evening, fantasy family. And a full PPR, Taysom Hill or Taylor Heinicke.
Heinicke. You'll get it. It may be 2023 before. See, you can't even pronounce that name right. Everybody wants to worry about all the other names. You can't. You've been working on Heinicke for the last 2 years. So I had to choose between Hill or Heinicke. I'm almost positive I have Taysom Hill higher. Yes, I do. Taysom Hill is 6 spots higher.
And then Ertz or Hooper.
I'll gamble there and go Ertz.
And then Evans or Freeman for the flex.
I'm guessing that's Devontae Freeman. So I think that with it being full PPR, your higher ceiling is going to be Evans. But if you want to play it safer, that's where you go Freeman. It just depends if you want to gamble or not.
He says, thank you very much. You're welcome. David Amber, criminal lawyer, says, what about someone who put Bob Wanger on their jersey?
What about someone who puts Bob Wanger
on their jersey?
I mean, do they do the full name? If they do the full name of Bob Wanger altogether, then they're legend. They're like goated at that point.
M. St. G, what up, Jake and Kyle? What up, M. St. G? Thanks for the 20 bomb or 10 bomb, excuse me. Fighting for a playoff spot. It's ugly. Need some upside for a full PPR. 2 wide receivers and 1 flex. I can guarantee you that there's one person in here listening right now. That's the first time anyone has ever said need some upside.
Yep.
Got you, George. 2 wide receivers and 1 flex. Gage, MVS, Jalen Guyton, Hilliard, or Jamar Jefferson. Thanks and shout out Headliner Nation. So we need 2 wide receivers and a flex. Gage, MVS, Jalen Guyton, Hilliard, Jamar Jefferson.
Being that it's a full PPR, I'm going to go with Russell Gage, Jalen Guyton, and as your flex play, go Jamar Jefferson. I hate to do that, but being that it's full PPR, I think those are the guys that get the volume in the passing game.
Nailed it. Samuel Temple with the 10 bomb. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. Thanks.
Thanks,
all
Samuel.
the work you do, especially during Thanksgiving. Samuel, you're appreciated. And a PPR. Should I start Chubb or DJ Moore?
You always start Chubb. You never sit him.
Chris.
Ever.
Kitch.
No matter what.
Pick 2, Jeff Wilson, Saquon, or Hubbard.
Saquon and Hubbard will be the two that I hang my hat on. I would hate to sit one of them, get a little bit too cute here, trying to head into the fantasy playoffs and get caught with my pants around my ankles for sitting a stud.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get up and walk away, and so will Jake if we do not have 500 likes by 10:05. And we are going to stay off camera until we get to 500 likes. I've just threatened you all. Actually, no, I don't make threats. That's a promise.
Wow. So we have 5 minutes to get 200 likes, or you and I are stepping off here and we're just going to go give money to people.
Yeah, we're just going to walk away from the camera and we're not coming back until we get 500 likes. Is that what we have to do?
Maybe.
I'm talking to my kids here. Did we answer Chris Chitch? Chitch? Is it Chitch? No, it's not Chitch. There's no H.
Kitch.
Sitch? F me. See? Let's just go back.
Just go to the queue.
Okay, so pick 2, Jeff Wilson, Saquon, or Hubbard. Did we get that?
Yep, we went Saquon and Hubbard.
The queue. Hey, guys, need an RB 2.5 point. Gordon, Ty, Hasty, or Jefferson from Detroit. The greatest time of the year. It's the most wonderful time
of the year. Who is Ty? Ty Montgomery?
I assume so.
Not going to be my choice. As of right now, Ty Johnson still may not be my choice. I'm going to go with Gordon and Jefferson. If for any reason Gordon is ruled out late, then I will go with Ty and Jefferson. Ty Johnson.
Dean Moran. Pick 3 in a PPR league. DeAndre Hopkins, Van Jefferson, Russell Gage, MVS, Christian Kirk, Julio Jones, Rashad Bateman.
I think I'm going to go with the first 3 that you listed, being that it's PPR, and go Hopkins, Jefferson, Gage.
Boom. The Q, that was Ty Johnson.
Okay, then he's my second choice if there's no Melvin Gordon.
Boom. Nailed it. There we go. M. St. G becoming a member for the second month in a row. My roster you guys asked me about last week is Stafford, Chubb, Demont, Godwin, Lamb, Chase, Komet, Sony Michel with Jonathan Taylor, Waddle, Hawk, Harris, Henderson, and Mooney on the bench.
Straight fire. You are set up for a playoff run.
We need to get you healthy, baby.
That's right.
We're at 390 likes, and you guys only have 2 more minutes. If we don't have 500 likes at 10:05, we're getting up and walking away. We don't make threats. We make promises. The Kaufman becoming a member for the 3rd month. Hey, Jake and Kyle, I'm 9-4 on a 7-win streak. Ow! First in points in my league. So you know your boy has a bye this week. Just here for the fun and much love.
Love it.
Appreciate you. Thanks for becoming a member.
Love it.
For the 3rd straight month. Mike and Iris Garza becoming a member for the 3rd month here in a full PPR. Need to know MVS or Ayuk.
I think in a full PPR, Ayuk should be a little bit safer.
Dan Graham becoming a member for the 3rd month. In a PPR, playoff started. Got too many running backs, slightly below my opponent in projections. Pick 3, Zeke Gibson, Monty Sonny, Jeff Wilson.
3 of them. Gibson's going to be one. Sony's going to be the other. And if you want to play it safer, you go Monty as your 3rd. If you want to gamble, then you go Zeke as your 3rd. And just know that you could be in for a boom or bust week.
And then also Herbert, Burrow, or Cam at quarterback.
Herbert, Burrow, or Cam. Right now I have Justin Herbert as the highest option there with Mike Williams back in the lineup.
Gerald Bondic with the 20 bomb in the super chat. Hey, Jake and Kyle, in a full PPR, please rank by upside. Holy Lord, you're going to have to look at this one. There is a lot of freaking names.
Okay, well, let's just read the names off real quick here and just try to go from top to bottom without, because there's a lot. I can see that.
MVS, Judy Monty, Renfro, Van Jefferson. So, I mean, okay, so let's take a look at the top tier names here. Okay?
Yep.
There are none. Kareem Hunt, T. Higgins, Van Jefferson, and Hunter Renfrow probably are your guys with the highest upside.
Yes.
And then the next tier right below that is probably James Conner, Chuba Hubbard,
Devontae Freeman. Or that's Devontae
Freeman.
That's not Freeman, that's Foreman.
Oh, Foreman.
And then I go MVS in that second tier as well.
Yes.
But honestly, right off the bat there, I would probably have to put that top tier Monty, Higgins, Hunt, and Van Jefferson in that top tier. If you're just looking for pure upside.
Jake.
Yes.
I think we need to be men of our words.
Did we not get it?
We didn't get it. It's 10:05 right now, and we only have 423 likes.
I'm going to take my phone, and I'm going to go sit on my couch, I guess. Kyle, how are we supposed to tell when we hit 500?
I'm looking at my phone.
I can't hear you. I don't have my earbud in. I ain't gonna lie, this couch's pretty comfy.
I'm getting ready to take a nap. Somebody from Patreon, let me know when we hit 500.
I can hear you talking out of my earbud, but I can't hear a word you're saying.
Did we hit 500, MVP? What are we at?
We gotta be close. I feel like it's been forever. This is really awkward.
Listen here, Headliner Nation. That was just my little ruse to get the boys away from the screen, okay? So listen, go ahead and hit that like button for old Swag Rich, because your boy just came in here and took over the show. Oh, the big man's back.
What the hell are you doing here?
It was a ruse to get you all away so then I could come in and take over.
Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't hit the like button, do it now.
We ready for some rapid fire, maybe?
Let's do a little rapid fire here. We're on to Jeremy Karen with the 5-bomb, CEH or Hunt in the flex and a full PPR.
I think the safer option is still going to be CEH here this week, but me personally, I'm going to gamble and go Hunt.
And Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon, a safer bet.
I'm going Aaron Jones still.
Ed Miller wants to know in a half PPR, flex, Wilson Jr., Hollywood Brown, Gallup, or Julio.
If I can only choose one, I'll gamble and go with Hollywood Brown.
And then in the flex, PPR, Jacobs or Michelle?
I think Jacobs going to see more work in the passing game, and because it's a full PPR, I'll go with Josh Jacobs for that reason only.
Jose Hernandez with the 10-bomb. Can't thank you all enough for the banger content. It helped me get to this point. First place in 2 leagues with a buy in one and fighting for a buy in another. Calf Cam with the banger for life. Curtis Jones. Jose, we appreciate you. Curtis Jones with a 5-bomb and a full PPR. Cooper or Hopkins?
I think Amari Cooper may be slightly high, slightly safer, just because of them kind of working in Hopkins slowly. But the touchdown upside, I think, is still higher with Hopkins, so I'm going with Hopkins.
Lamar or Hill?
I have Lamar Jackson higher than Taysom Hill.
THC, automatic juice.
It's atomic juice. It's atomic juice. See?
Atomic juice.
Worried about names, can't even read atomic. Anyway.
Pick 2 and a full PPR. Hooper, Julio, Josh Reynolds, or Hunt?
I'm going with Josh Reynolds and Kareem Hunt.
Timeout Sports and then a 20-bomb. Appreciate you, Timeout. Thanks so much. OG Paul becoming a member for the 4th month. Pick 2, Abdullah Hasty or Burkhead? Or do I pick up Forrest and flex Kittle?
Woof. Abdullah Hasty or Burkhead? I don't love that. I guess I go with Burkhead since I know he's going to see the most volume out of all of them.
Jake G in a half PPR, Jeff Wilson or Mooney?
Half PPR, I'll gamble and go Mooney with Fields back.
AP Zibby with the 10 bomb. Love the holiday spirit, guys. Appreciate you, AP Zibby. Really need the help this week to try and make the playoffs. Full PPR. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a flex, and a tight end. Kamara,
Yes.
Javonte, Saquon, or Chuba. Pick 2 of the running backs.
Kamara and Javonte right off the bat.
Pick 2 of the wide receivers. Mike Williams, CeeDee Lamb, DK, or Hollywood.
Wow, you have a ton of them. It's going to be CeeDee Lamb and Mike Williams.
And then Knox or Pitts at the tight end.
That'll be Knox for me at the tight end, and then for the flex spot, that's where I'll gamble and I'll gamble and put Saquon there.
And then you need to flex just one of them.
I just did with Saquon.
Oh, my bad. Brandon Luna. Start 2, Mixon, Higgins, and Michelle. Must win week.
I mean, is this where you kind of play it a little bit safe there, Kyle, and go with Higgins and Michelle and not worry about Mixon? Or do you just gamble and go Mixon and Michelle and kind of keep the safer floor?
What'd you just call me?
Your name? It says right below your video, Kyle Richardson.
That loser's out in the garage right now.
Oh, did you hog tie him?
Swag Rich. Jesus.
Okay.
This dude over here, chat, can't even get it right.
You still didn't answer the question.
For me personally, I go Michelle and Mixon.
And just hope that Mixon can go out there and get enough touches to give you that safe floor.
Yep. And then for some reason, if he ends up truly being out, you have Higgins who you can just
Plop
right in there.
Plop him in.
Someone just said Sony was a close contact. I haven't heard that.
Not unless it had happened during our time here.
I have not seen anything saying Sony is a close contact.
I'm looking.
I still don't see anything. I typed in Sony Michelle and still have not seen anything.
Me neither.
All right. I'm going to assume that's a no.
Yep.
We need to go with Chris Oscarson, Amari Cooper, or Mike Williams at the flex.
I'll gamble here. I don't know the rest of your team, but I'll gamble here and go with Mike Williams.
Cole Kmet or Zach Ertz at tight end.
I'll go with Zach Ertz.
Happy holidays, boys. Happy holiday to you too, Chris. Kenny, standard league, sit 1. Chase Mixon, Gibson Cooper, or Javonte Williams.
Wow.
Sit 1. Chase Mixon, Gibson Cooper, or Javonte Williams. You guys are the best for the fantasy advice and building this community.
I really don't want to sit any of them, if I'm being completely honest.
I would not want to either.
I
just have to.
If I have to, like if you're making me, I will sit Jamar Chase and I'll cross my fingers.
Elijah Wilmot becoming a member for the second month in a row for the final 2 flex spots. MVS, Guyton, or Pitts.
Final Pick 2. It's a full PPR.
Full PPR. MVS, Guyton, or Pitts. I'm going Pitts and MVS here.
Being that it's full PPR, I can understand that a little bit more. I think Guyton may have the more big play potential. He may have the higher touchdown upside for the bigger plays, but it's more of a standard play.
More bust.
Yeah, I mean, more boom, but
more bust.
Yeah, so I'll go MVS and Pitts.
John Coyne, Guyton, Palmer, Westbrook, St. Brown, Deshaun Jackson in a PPR league. That's Deshaun Jackson for me.
If I can only choose one of them, you don't want to take not Equanimeous, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think for the just sheer volume he gets in a PPR, I'll go Amon-Ra.
He's probably safer. I just think Deshaun Jackson's going to have a big old TD this week.
Would you talk about his big OTDs?
Nicholas Howard with the 10 bomb. Appreciate you, Nicholas. Diggs locked in at wide receiver 1. Constant struggle with only choosing 2 of Lockett, T. Higgins, and Mike Williams. Advice on how to manage throughout the playoffs in a full PPR. with Lockett, Higgins, and Williams, it's going to all be about matchups. It's going to all be about matchups. Who has the best matchups? Who has the best opportunity every single week? Unfortunately, what you've got here are two high-end wide receiver twos because they have wide receiver ones established on their team. So it's all about the matchups at that point.
Yeah, and if you had to pick one after locking in Diggs, if we're only talking just this week, if you need somebody, I'd probably lock in Mike Williams as the second option since there's no Keenan Allen this week.
Stephen Wu with the 5 bomb. Appreciate you, Stephen. Please pick 3. Javonte Williams, Cooper Kupp, yes. Higgins, and Mike Williams. So you only have to pick 2, Jake.
Yeah, because we already picked Cooper Kupp. So out of Javonte, T. Higgins, and Mike Williams, I'm going to take the safer floor of Javonte Williams and the gamble high ceiling of Mike Williams. Going
Also in another league, Cortland Sutton or Laviska Shenault. We're not starting anybody from Jacksonville. Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton, yeah, but I don't love that one either.
West Coast, should I start T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, A.J. Dillon, or JaMycal Hasty in the flex? That's look at Joe Mixon 100% if he's healthy.
Yep. I mean, as long as Mixon's good to go. I mean, look at what happened with Dalvin Cook, right? He wasn't even scheduled to play at the beginning of the week. He finally got in there, and look what he just did. Can't sit your studs at this point in the season. Now you have to go with Joe Mixon.
Jake, read Joe P in the chat real quick. Joe P's been around for a while.
Let me look here. Joe P. Yes, let's hook up Joe P. Let's send some blessings here. Joe P says, my brother from another has 4 kids and hustling 6 days for his mijas. Sure, he would love some support and want to feel some community love. Got some let it flow emojis and then an email address there. Absolutely. Joe P, send me an email. Send it to me because I can't really write that down right this second. info@thefantasyheadliners.com. There should be a link down below in the description. Hit me up. We're definitely going to bless your brother from another here this holiday season.
West Coast, should I start T. Higgins? Oh, we just got that one. Ryan Vogel, the man, Ryan. What's up, Ryan? Already clinched my spot for next week. Go get it, headliners.
Get it.
Ryan becoming a member for the 5th straight month here on YouTube. Maddie Mayhem, MVS, Van Jefferson, or Ayuk?
If I can only choose one, I don't know if it's standard or PPR. I think as of right this second, I'm going with Van Jefferson until we know for sure about Deebo Samuel.
Anna with a 20 bomb in the super chat. Anna, appreciate you. Our amazing moderator here on the Fantasy Headliners. Anytime Kyle says, don't worry about it, we should all be very worried. Just throwing this dono in case we get no more donations after his special flow.
Wow.
Don't you worry. You're going to get that special flow. Oh, my God.
That was not the right thing to say, Kyle. Out of all things that come to the forefront of your brain to say that to Anna, who has been our moderator for what feels like years. She's been in the community for 3-4 years. And you're telling her about your special flow? She is going to legit kill you.
My face is bright red right now.
I can't tell because it's just the reflection off the robe, but still. She's going to kill you. Anna, do you need his address?
No.
I think she has your address.
All
right, then.
I can't even. Oh, Jesus. And I'm so sorry.
That was almost worse than after you sang happy birthday to me, is what she said.
I know you can tell how embarrassed I am about what I just said because you can see how red my face has gotten.
Anna can approve her own comments in the chat, so she has full will to say whatever she wants right now.
She is. SBMM 425 with the 10 bomb. Appreciate you, SBM. Thanks for helping families. That's awesome. 3 quick ones. For question 1, Lamar or Stafford?
I have Stafford 1 spot higher.
I can't keep it together. Question 2, sit 1, Mooney, Landry, Barkley, or James Conner?
I see over here in the chat that he forgot to say it was full PPR, so we have to sit one of them. I will sit laundry because I hate laundry. I can't stand doing laundry.
Question 3.
Still Landry.
Can we consider Barkley a starting running back flex anymore?
I mean, that really depends on your options that you have here. I think Saquon Barkley has entered the running back 2 territory, and he's no longer going to be that guy who's a top 5 guy until he can prove it otherwise. So I think he's still flex worthy for sure, because I mean the ceiling is huge, and look at the pass catching work that he's getting every single week. I'd hate to sit him and have him finally go off.
Man, I say some really stupid things. Joe P with the 5 bomb, full PPR. If Debo sits for wide receiver 3, Julio, Christian Kirk, or DeAndre Carter, or DPJ or DeAndre Carter.
I think at this point I just gamble, since they're all kind of boom or bust, and I go with Julio Jones coming back.
And then for the super flex,
okay. Oh God.
Phil said that has to be top 10. Kyle saying stupid stuff.
Phil.
Oh God. Super flex, Jared Goff, AJ Dillon, Devonta Foreman.
I think I'm not so high on the ceilings of Foreman or Dillon to where I think that they're automatics. So I just gamble, go with the quarterback, and hope that Goff has a lot of garbage points late in the game.
I just had to message Anna to personally apologize.
She may not ever answer to you.
I'm surprised. I'm gonna be surprised if it doesn't come up and say blocked here in a second.
Yeah, I know.
CKM Tigers throwing a 10 bomb out. Appreciate you, Tigers. Thank you so much. Tip of the horn.
Just the tip,
a
Kyle.
Thank you for being awesome. Just the tip. Happy holidays, Headliner Nation. Appreciate you, Tip. Freddie Garcia, help me pick one quarterback, please. Mahomes, Herbert, or Hill?
How crazy is it that Patrick Mahomes is just not like the guaranteed answer anymore? You know what I mean? Like, he just used to be like, why would you even ask? But now all of a sudden, like, you definitely have to ask. And honestly, right now, the highest guy that I have out of these options is Justin Herbert.
Joseph Bradley, do I flex Mooney, Wilson, or Hilliard in a half PPR? Lost Elijah Mitchell and more this week.
I think with Justin Fields coming back, he had that chemistry with Mooney. I gamble and go with going full Mooney here.
Carmen Savage sent a 5 bomb, but retracted the message.
I think it's because she asked another one before. I think it was the same one.
Oh, was it?
I just got an email from her though, because she's claiming her prize from this week's tailgate show.
Nice. JL Green with the 10 bomb. Good Saturday evening, fantasy football gods.
What up, JL?
In a full PPR. I had to replace Elijah Mitchell with Saquon Barkley, but I could also pick up Mike Williams. Who do I go with? I'm going with Mike Williams over Saquon Barkley this week.
I think I will. I think in this case I will, because I don't want to sit Mike Williams either.
Because Smoke with the 10 bomb. Love what you guys are doing. What would you do for an RB2 and a flex? Jeff Wilson, Melvin Gordon, Brandon Ayuk, one of the Lions, or Jets turds. I'm in first place and just wanted your thoughts.
I'm probably going, as long as Melvin Gordon is good to go, which it sounds like he should be, I'm going with Gordon and Ayuk.
Daniel Vasquez with the 200 peso donation.
What up, Daniel? Appreciate
you. Hey, guys, thanks to you, I'm in the playoff territory in 3 or 4 leagues. And to be fair, in that 4th league, I had to auto pick during the draft. So you are amazing. Daniel, appreciate you, but you keep setting those rosters, not us.
That's right.
So you're there because of you. T. Higgins or Mooney for the wide receiver 2. Greetings from Mexico.
As much as I think Mooney has a solid week, I still think with the touchdown upside, I got to go with T. Higgins here as the number 2.
John B. Gage or Mooney?
If this is a full PPR, I'll go Gage. Anything else, I'll gamble and go Mooney.
Patrick Garcia in a full PPR lost Mitchell and Henderson. Pick
Ouch.
1, Daryl Williams, Rashad Penny, one of the Lions, Burkhead, Abdullah, David Johnson, or Ty Johnson.
In this case, they're all gambles, so give me Daryl Williams and hope he can be involved in the pass catching game.
Polish a turd, it's still a turd.
It's still a
and
turd.
Then Seattle or Chargers defense this week?
Let's see here. Seattle or LA. I have I have Seattle going up against the Houston Texans and Davis Mills under center.
DC with the 5 bomb. Javonte Williams, Aaron Jones, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Gibson.
Oh, dear God.
We have to pick 2.
Oh, my God.
Only 2.
This is not good, Kyle. Because I want to start all 4. It doesn't say if it's PPR or anything, huh?
It does not.
I mean, how do you sit Aaron Jones and Antonio Gibson this week? How do you do that? That's 40 touches right there.
At least.
How do you do that? I don't want to sit Chris Godwin at all, but I'm going to take the safety of Aaron Jones and Antonio Gibson. I don't love that. I want to start. Why can't you start Chris Godwin at wide receiver? Who are your wide receivers?
Must have somebody with some amazing upside.
Must.
David Pryor in a full PPR, MVS or Ayuk. Need a win for the bye.
In a full PPR, I kind of have to lean towards Ayuk in a full PPR.
Murdoch with the 5 bomb. Need upside for a flex in full PPR. Hollywood or Knox?
If you're looking for the upside, you got to go with Hollywood.
Hollywood. Joe P. Start 2.5 PPR. Guyton, St. Brown, DeAndre Carter, or Shepard, and T-Pat. I mean, that's St. Brown and Shepard there for me.
Yep. Out of those options, I agree.
Rishi Sony, what's up, my man?
What up, Rishi?
Jake and Kyle need a tight end in a full PPR. Ertz, Uzuma, Higbee, RSJ, or Komet. Ertz is my highest ranked one there.
Yep, that's where I'll go to.
Thanks. Wishing Headliner Nation a very happy holidays. Rishi,
Same to you,
appreciate
Rishi.
you, and happy holidays. Ryan A. becoming a member for the 3rd straight month. Hey, guys, I need a win this week for the playoffs. Please help for the flex. Should I start Rashad Penny, Chase Edmonds, or J.D. McKissick, and then Patrick Mahomes or Taysom Hill? I mean, I'm going Chase Edmonds there. And Patty.
I'm going with Patty. And as of right now, I'm saying Chase Edmonds. But once again, I've said it numerous times tonight, just make sure you have a backup option in that matchup since it's Monday Night Football, just in case that they want to sit Edmonds last minute.
Peter Beulah becoming a member here. A new member.
What up,
becoming
Peter?
A new member here on YouTube. Appreciate you, Peter. Thank you so much. Jacoby Barron in a 0.5-point PPR league. I need one for my flex. Melvin Gordon, Darrell Williams, or Tyler Higbee.
As of right this second, it's Melvin Gordon. Unless we hear anything different early in the morning, then I'll go to Darrell Williams.
Martins Zaggers, standard 12-team league. Lockett, Marquise Brown, and Evans for wide receiver. Freeman, Zeke, or Sony Michel for RB1 and 1 flex.
So we need
Sony Michel is going to be my running back there.
Yes. Okay.
So Freeman or Zeke for the flex.
I think Freeman is still safer. If you want to play it safer, then you go with Freeman. If you want to gamble and just say, hey, whatever happens here, that's when you go Zeke.
Justin Henry, MVS, Cooks, or Gage?
If I can only choose one,
oh my God,
I'll go with Brandon Cooks and cross my fingers. What? What'd you do? Now what did you do?
Taylor's got so much time on his hands that during the live stream, he can just go out there and create new emotes.
Attaboy, Taylor. Taylor's got new. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I can't make it. I almost said I can't make it bigger, but
that's what she said.
Yeah, I would show the people, but yeah, you have a red-faced swag is what you got.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Maybe we need that. Can we get that as an emoji on YouTube? So that way every time you say something stupid, people can just put the red-faced swag emote out? There it is, Taylor.
Basically be in the chat all the time.
Red-faced swag.
That's worse than your Crispy sunburn.
Yeah, because this is real.
Oh, man. All right. So we did MVS, Cooks, or Gage for Justin Henry. He also needs to know Chuba, Wilson, or Foreman in a PPR.
Chuba, Wilson, or Foreman is going to be Chuba.
Odin, 21-12, Barkley or CH in a full PPR.
Hold, please. I'm looking because they're close. I have Barkley at 15, CEH at 17, so Barkley's 2 spots higher.
Mini Jordan 718 in a PPR. Choose a running back and a flex. Chuba, Jeff Wilson, Abdullah, Alex Collins.
Don't even worry about reading any further.
Godwin Jamar Jefferson, P. Ryan, Chuba, Austin Walter.
I'm going with Chuba, and I will gamble with Jeff Wilson.
Devin Burchett with a 5 bomb. Jamar Chase, DK Metcalf, Hollywood Brown, Mike Williams, Mixon, Jeff Wilson, James Robinson, and James Conner. Okay. So we have to pick 2 wide receivers. Chase, Metcalf, Hollywood, Williams.
Off of a hunch here this week, I'm going with Metcalf and Williams so far.
2 running backs from Mixon, Jeff Wilson, James Robinson, James Conner.
I'm going with Mixon and James Robinson.
We need to pick 1 flex out of everybody we did not pick.
James Conner.
Ray Fultz becoming a member for the 5th month.
What up, Ray?
What up, Ray? Hey, guys, I'm here. Almost missed this, but I'm definitely here now. Awesome. Injuries and Taylor being on a bye has got me killed this week.
It's not over yet, Ray.
Let's go, Ray. Let's go. You never know what could happen.
That's right.
Joe P. with the 10 bomb. Merry Xmas, Headliner Nation. Joe P. Merry Xmas to you. Make sure you reach out to Jake if you haven't yet.
Give me that email. I don't know if you
Dizel Mayweather projected to win.
Okay.
But I want to lock up most points for the season. Should I start Taysom Hill or ride with Dak? He also has CeeDee Lamb, Chubb Club.
I mean, now that he's finally got a healthy Amari Cooper with CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup, I'm going with Dak. And a banged up running game, I think he's still safer as well.
Ryan Phillips need 2 running backs. Sony Michelle, Hubbard, and Chubb. That's Michelle and Chubb for me, pretty easy.
I agree.
Chris Rosado, start 3.5 PPR. Lockett, Debo, Landry, Michelle, Van Jefferson.
Well, being we really don't know about Debo yet, that's somebody I can't select just yet. So I'm going to go with Michelle, Lockett, and Van Jefferson as of right now.
Jack Hansen, Jamar Jefferson, or Godwin in a half PPR.
Half PPR, give me some Jamar Jefferson and cross your fingers.
And then Shepard or A-Rob in the flex.
If you want it safer, it's Shepard. But me, personally, I'll just gamble and go A-Rob and cross my fingers.
Tone. The 5 bomb.
What up, Tone?
Komet. Ricky Seals-Jones. Full PPR.
Give me some RSJ. Go on RSJ.
Peter C. with the 10 bomb.
What up,
Peter? Happy holidays, guys. Not sure this is answered earlier. And a half PPR to choose 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a flex. So for the wide receivers, Jake Hollywood, Van Jefferson, Mooney Gage, MVS.
And we can choose just 2 of them, right?
2 of them to start.
In a half PPR, I'm going to be a little bit... I mean, a lot of these guys are boom or bust, right? They're not exactly huge volume guys. So I'm going to go for the 2 wide receivers of Van Jefferson and Darnell Mooney, which is crazy, but I've kind of read ahead here for the other names, so I'll tell you why in a second.
And then for the 2 wide receivers, or no, 2 running backs, Jacobs, Kamara, Fournette, Mixon, Michelle.
Wow, holy stacked running backs, right? There's so many running backs there, but I'm going to go with Jacobs and Kamara as my 1 and 2. And the reason that I kind of gambled a little bit on the wide receivers is because you have so many safe options here. You have Fournette, who's like, the running back 4 or 5 overall in the season, going up against Buffalo, who cannot stop the run to save their life. Plus, Fournette's caught touchdowns the last 2 weeks straight. So I'm going to go with Jacobs, Kamara, and Fournette there as his flex.
And then Elijah Wilmot. OMG, I made a mistake. I have Foreman in my flex. Who gets the final flex spot? MVS, Guyton, or Pitts?
I think if you want to play it safer for the safer floor and it's not sexy, it's Kyle Pitts. If you want to gamble for the higher upside, it'd be MVS.
Mike Wadera.
It's being real.
In a full PPR, flex, MG3 or Gallup. It is a must win.
Being that, I mean, MG3 coming off of an injury, not 100% guaranteed to get a full workload, still splitting with Javonte Williams. Being that it's a full PPR, I'll go Gallup and hope that he's the guy that has the big week.
And then Randall, BBC, big fan. Should I start George Kittle or Dawson Knox? That's George Kittle for me.
Yeah, you can't sit George
way
Kittle.
Too hot.
Yep, can't do it.
And then Lamar or Matt Stafford.
These two are close. Let me see here. I have Matty Stafford at 5, Lamar Jackson at 6. So I have Stafford by 1 spot.
Alexi Brown, please say a prayer for the people of Kentucky. It's bad here. A tornado destroyed my sister's church, but at least they are healthy. So many people have passed here. Alexi, absolutely. Absolutely. Thinking of all of you down there. So sorry about the destruction. Just insane weather to see in the month of December. So hopefully now you all are safe and can start rebuilding a little bit now.
Yep, exactly. And if there's anything we can do, please reach out to us. There are a couple names that I kind of want to shout out here real quick as some people that were going to help. Chris Pine has sent me a message through Twitter. Mm-hmm. Not going to get into a lot of details on the story, but there was a student in his daughter's class that they were found out that they are homeless at this time during the holiday season. And I have an email with the teacher to help bless that family here on Christmas and make sure that they get a little bit of something here as well. So thank you so much for that message, Chris Pine. Another one is from, let's see here. Jaden is the name. Wants to do something for his dad. Jaden is a college student who doesn't have any money right now, but his dad is working as hard as he can to take care of the family and just doesn't ever do anything for himself. So he would like to get something for his father. Jaden, I appreciate your message. We are going to bless your dad as well. Let's see here. What else do we have? Let's see. Hold on. I accidentally closed it. This one,
I'm going to be letting it flow in just a minute too. So you just get your questions ready.
Get those questions ready. And then we have Maddie Mayhem. Maddie's somebody who's been around for a long time in this community. Sister is a single mother who was in a bad car accident last December. Had her in ICU and on life support for 3 months. Made her 3 kids. I want to make sure to make the 3 kids have a good Christmas. She's been unable to work after her accident. I helped her again. I think the headliners' support would help make her life a little bit easier. So Maddie, I appreciate your message as well. We're going to make sure that we bless her and her kids during this holiday season here as well. All right, Kyle, you want to
We've had 3 more super chats come through first.
Okay.
Jason Olivero, what up, Swag Rich? Jake the Great, need one in the flex. Sony Michelle or Donta Foreman. That's Sony Michelle for me. You guys are the best on YouTube by far. Forehead kisses, Jason. Forehead kisses. Ryan, with more pass work. Rashad Penny or AJ Dillon in a PPR league. I'm going to go AJ Dillon there and hope he scores. Rob Castle, must win game. CEH, Dilliard, or Jeff Wilson. Need one. That's CEH for me. So we're caught up on super chats now.
And I got one more message here real quick, Kyle. It's from Mike. I'm going to butcher his last name. Kellanoy. Mike Kellanoy. He goes by a nickname of Big Ham. Says that him and his family could use a little bit of help having to move due to his job. Can't seem to get ahead. Falling a little bit behind on making sure his kids are having a good Christmas. So we're also going to make sure that Mike Kellanoy, I will respond to your message here shortly, Mike, and we're going to help bless your family this holiday season as well.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick. I'm going to let it flow here in just a second, all right? I'm going to ask for a little favor from the nation tonight. Your boy Swag's going to be asking for a little favor here. What I'm hoping for, okay, after we get done here at 11 o'clock-ish, we'll see what happens. Your boy's going to head into the Love Lair, and he's going to fire up some Warzone action, okay? Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, huge donation incoming from the man, Peter C. Have a safe, healthy, and happy holiday. Let the blessings flow. Everyone throw a little hashtag Peter in the chat for us.
Absolutely,
for that $100 donation. That's amazing.
Yeah. And as you get ready to flow here, Kyle, I want to say something first. So you go ahead and get ready. You can wet your whistle there. I'll make sure that you're good to go.
Can I say what I was going to say real quick?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Anyway, okay. So after we get done here,
I forgot you were saying something.
After I let it flow, after we're done here around 11, your boy's going to be live over on Headliner Gaming. Okay. Tonight, I want to break my personal record for most people in the Headliner Gaming chat, which is 54 people. Okay. There's 595 of you in here right now. If we can get just a quarter of you to go over there, we could go triple digits tonight. If you can help your boy out, if you like video gaming at all, or just like hanging out with us, maybe talking a little football, watching me go ham on some kids who think that they're good, but they're not, and just having an all-around good, entertaining time, come hang out with me on Headliner Gaming. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. Come hang out with me. Come hang out with the chat. Let's drive the numbers up tonight and have the best stream that we've ever had over there. If y'all can come help me out, I want to see just some incredible numbers. Y'all will be freaking amazing for it. I'm going to put it in the chat. Jake, over to you.
Perfect. All right, Kyle, you get ready over there, because what I want to say real quick is when we see all these donations come in, and it's mind-blowing to me that we have a community out there that's so willing to help out others in a time of need. Now, I tweeted this out earlier in the afternoon, and I will be the first one to admit that it got zero traction from anybody else in this industry, because if it's not about other people helping themselves, they're not willing to push a whole lot. But you know what? We'll do our part over here to make sure that we can do whatever we can to bring a smile to somebody's face, to help support them in a time of need, to just be there for them when they need something. That is what this community is about. And to see all this come in, it is mind-blowing here tonight. We greatly appreciate that support. I'm looking forward to putting a couple smiles on a couple faces out there, because a lot of times, especially on Twitter, people will be so caught up in what their follower count is, and I'm doing this, and then they take all those followers and they tweet out a bunch of crap articles that nobody wants to read, and they don't do anything positive with their platform. And that drives me absolutely crazy. And Kyle knows this because we talk about it behind the scenes a lot. It drives me nuts, because my purpose here, our purpose here, is to include everybody and to make this a better overall space for whoever wants to be involved with it. I've had somebody in the comment section here this week of a video wanting to make a bet with me, and if he was right, or if I was right, he would become a member. I don't want that. I want people who want to become members because they want to support what we're doing. I don't want to go out there and make a bet and make you do it. That's stupid to me. I want to build a wholesome, fun community where people can come and enjoy it, and to see stuff like this, to see the donations, it makes me somewhat emotional, because it's very, very much a blessing that we have this many people out there that are willing to do the right thing, because a lot of times people who want to do the right thing just don't get the recognition that they deserve. All right, Kyle. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
I got the Swag Rich stamp of approval.
Perfect. That was my PC version. I didn't say exactly how I wanted to say it, because I don't want to piss everybody off and be that guy, but you know what I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let it flow here a little bit for a few minutes and really get the blood flowing from the tippy top of the head down to the toes, into the fingers.
Whoa.
Woo! Ryan A. If B Cooks is out, do I go AJ Green or Traquan Smith? Safety is going to be AJ Green. Traquan Smith is going to have a little bit higher upside, though. Dave throwing $1 chat out there. Appreciate you, Dave, for the donation. Clint Duaz sending a $5 super chat, but he forgot to write the message. So the message is, what up, Jake and Kyle? I don't make the stream very often, so wanted to say thank you, guys. Clint, no, thank you.
Appreciate you, Clint.
Christopher Freed sending a $9 donation. Appreciate you. All aloha, guys. Love from the UK. Tight end Waller out. Gesicki out. Picked up Jared Cook or Uzuma over Komet. What you thinking? Cook has got the most upside out of everybody there, with Keenan Allen being out. Bud Cannabliss says keep headlining with the little heart emoji.
Better believe
Missed it. $5 donation, Bud. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Woo. Scott Bradley, 2 with the highest upside. Opponent had Cook in a half PPR. Sony Michel, Van Jefferson, Jeff Wilson, or J-Rob. I'm going Sony Michel and Van Jefferson there. Cody Prisgoda becoming a new member here on YouTube. Cody, appreciate you. Bobby, need help. I have Cordell Patterson as my wide receiver 3, Kamara and Fournette as RB1 and 2, and Javonte Williams in my flex. Have Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon on my bench. Do I stick with Javonte in his juicy matchup and a half PPR? If you want to be safe with it, you can go Javonte Williams. Aaron Jones has got a little bit more upside for me, though. Got a lot of things going on. Can't. Hopefully everything's going well for you, man. If you need us, let us know. We're here. Sony Michel or Nick Chubb. Never sit Nick Chubb. We're getting some hashtag Peters. They must be really behind in the show right now.
Yeah. They are not live right this second.
Joe A. Lots of injuries and COVID in a full PPR. Help. Running back 2. Start. Godwin I. Penny or pick up Burkhead, Collins, Abdullah, or Breida. Need the highest upside. If we need upside of all these guys, I go with Penny and just hope he gets the majority of the workload. Dan Grimm. Happy holidays, Dono. I have a question, but kind of long. I'll put it in the chat. Dan.
I'll look for it.
Okay.
You keep going, Kyle. I'll look for Dan's question.
All right. T. Higgins or Renfro? I'm going to go Hunter Renfro. If you need safety, if you need upside, it's T. Higgins. Eduardo, Kittle or Knox? It's Kittle for me. Cam or Burrow? It's Burrow. Sean, need one. Mooney, Gage, or Sony? I'm going to go Sony Michel there. Barkley or Michelle? If you need more upside, SPMM, it's going to be Sony Michel for me. Brian, flex Crowder, Mooney, or Dylan in a full PPR? I'm going to go Crowder since it's a full PPR. Tyler, start Connor or Chubb? We never sit Chubb. We're starting him. Panthers or Chargers defense? Great question. Let me take a look here real quick. Panthers or Chargers? It is going to be... I'm going to go with the Chargers this week. Chubb or Sony Michel, already got that. It's Chubb. Gamer Boys. A. Jones, A. Dillon, Javonte Williams, or James Conner. Pick 2. The safest options here are going to be Williams and Conner. If you want a little bit more upside, though, go Conner and Jones. Adam Blank, Hubbard or Hilliard, and Renfro or Higgins. Hubbard over Hilliard, and then Renfro over Higgins if you need more safety. Higgins if you need more upside. Were you wrong for waiving Renfro for Taysom Hill in a full PPR? Yeah, I would have not dropped Renfro, especially in a full PPR. Churro, stick with Aaron Rodgers or pick up Taysom Hill. Need a win this week. I'm going Aaron Rodgers this week. Randy Thornton dropping a 10 bomb for us. Appreciate you, Randy. Zeke with Pollard likely out, or David Montgomery. Love you guys helping those in need. Appreciate you, Randy. You're also helping out those in need with your donations tonight. I've still got, if Pollard is out, I've got Zeke over David Montgomery pretty easily there. If Pollard were to play, you could go with Zeke. If you want to be safer, though, flex on over to David Montgomery. Voltic Swift. Thanks, Jake and Kyle, for getting me through this season. I started off 0-5, but now I'm in the hunt. PPR, Mike Williams or Renfro. Happy holidays. I'm going Mike Williams here for upside with no Keenan Allen. Day, start 3. Michelle, Foreman, Freeman, Hubbard, and Edmonds. I'm going Michelle and Hubbard for sure. And then I'm going to go with Edmonds as well. Just make sure that you have somebody potentially on tap if for some reason Edmonds ends up being ruled out. Ed G with the 2 bombs as well said. Jake, Guyton or Beasley or MVS precision building? I'm going to go MVS there. I have Adams, Cooper, and Lamb and Debo on that team, though. Kent, that's a really good group of wide receivers there, but Renfro's been so good, I would still rather just keep him and have the depth at wide receiver in case an injury happens. Kyle Fisher, pick 3 in a full PPR. Tyreek Hill, DK, CD, or T. Higgins. I'm going Hill, DK, and CD there. Thanks you guys so much. Mike, thank you. CEH or James Conner or James Robinson in a standard league. Still going to roll with CEH just a little bit just because of the mess that the Jaguars are right now. Eduardo, pick 2, Van Jefferson, Julio Jones, Higgins, or Mike Williams. I'm going Higgins and Mike Williams there. Guyton or Beasley or MVS. Got you precision already. Chuba or Sonny Nick. I'm going with Sony Michel. Trep, DJ Moore or Kareem Hunt in the flex in a full PPR. If you need more upside, it's DJ Moore. If you want to be safe about it, though, throw in Kareem Hunt instead. Schultz or Hurts? I'm going to go Schultz there still. Ayuk, Mooney, or Jeff Wilson? Ayuk, Mooney, or Jeff Wilson? I'm going to go Ayuk, Mooney, or Mooney there. I'm going to go Mooney for the upside. Dirtbag forever. throwing out a 50 bomb. Appreciate you, Dirtbag. That is super big on your part. I don't know how to donate. I'm old. Anyway, hey, you're never too old, baby. I am old. Anyway, I thought I would list my team. Murray and Rogers, Kamara Swift, Gibson, Gordon, and Damien Harris. Wide receivers are Kupp, Chase, Hollywood Brown, Cordero Patterson, and Waddle. Kelsey, D is Rams and Browns. Dirtbag, that sounds like you're well on your way to a fantasy football championship. Love the upside there. Love the safety there. It is a good-looking team, baby. Blake, Wilson Jr., Ayuk, or Beasley in the flex. I'm going to go Ayuk there. Emerald, pick 2, Higgins, DJ Moore, Mike Williams. I'm going to go with Mike Williams there now that we know that there's no Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Hill or Burrow at quarterback, still going to go with Burrow there. Walker, currently 13-0 thanks to y'all in the standard scoring. Wide receivers, Kupp and D-Hop. Starting running backs, Najee and Monty. Who for the flex, CEH or MVS? I'm going to go CEH there.
2 more, Kyle.
Miller, Dak or Wilson? I'm going to go Dak.
2 more.
Ryan L, Ty Johnson, Chase Edmonds, or P. Ryan if Mixon sits. If Mixon sits, I'm going to go Chase Edmonds and P. Ryan there. If Mixon plays, I'm going to go Chase Edmonds and Ty Johnson. And then Julio or Renfro, I'm going to go Renfro.
Perfect. Way to flow, Kyle. That was a pretty good flow. Pretty good flow there. There's 2 things I wanted to talk about here because we're getting close to the 11 o'clock hour.
Boom, baby.
First thing, we had another message come in, and it was from one of our own. And I know if you watch this channel at all, if you ever scroll through the comments, you've seen him on the chat here tonight. I don't know if he's still in here or not. OG Pauly D going through a few issues himself. And I'm not going to share his personal story. He has reached out to me. He has been a member of this community for years. OG, we're going to make sure we help hook you up here during this holiday time as well. But right now, Kyle, I'm feeling the love. And there's something that really makes me happy, and that's food, Kyle. That is food. So right now, I want to bless somebody in the chat with a holiday meal. I want to pay for somebody's Christmas dinner. I want to pay, you know, you can go to like Honey Baked Ham, or you can go to like Lowe's Foods or whatever it is and get like the pre-made. Everything's good to go for Christmas. I want to send somebody right this second $150 through PayPal to pay for their holiday meal. I want to do it, and it's our show, so we're going to do it here. So if it's interested,
there's one thing that I need to say though. There's a stipulation with that.
Okay, hit it with it.
They have to get stuffing.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not? I mean, it's not Thanksgiving, but still, stuffing
holiday
has to
meal,
happen.
Stuffing has to happen.
So now listen, obviously we have to take some people's words for it. I am going to go out there and blindly trust a lot of people. If you are in need, then let us know in the chat right now. Say, hey, I could use some help for the Christmas dinner, and I will randomly pick somebody. If you are living large right now, let's save it for somebody who's in need. But if you're needing a little bit of a pick me up for a holiday meal right now, let me know. I'm going to literally, as we sit here, I will PayPal. You have to have a PayPal because I got to send it to you right this second. You send me your PayPal. I'm gonna bless somebody with $150 to pay for their Christmas meal here this season. How's that sound, Kyle? Does that sound like something we could do here to kind of wrap up the show?
That does. You don't have to share in the chat why or anything like that.
No, don't share stories. Just say,
hey, Scouts Honor, take your word for it. If you're doing fine right now and you don't need the pick me up, then don't comment about needing it. If you're thinking, hey, I could really use that right now, it might make things a little bit easier on me. Okay. That's why we're wanting to do somebody in need. We're wanting to help people out right now during the holidays that might be struggling a little bit, whether the economy has hit them, job has hit them, just got things going on, whatever it may be. So yeah.
Yep. All right. I'm going to, if you want to read that last question there, Kyle, I'm just looking through the comments here real quick to fix or to pick somebody.
Luis, I'm disappointed in you because I haven't heard from you about breaks in forever. Where have you been?
What's going on, Luis?
So first and foremost, I feel like you hate me now. Okay, Luis. Anyway, rank rest of the season. I'm kidding, Luis, by the way. Rank rest of the season. Jamal Williams, Pollard, Jeff Wilson Jr., Julio Jones, Thielen, or Ricky Seals Jr. Well, I mean, if Thielen was healthy, it'd be Thielen at the top 100%. I'm still going to put him at the top for when he comes back because hopefully he's back sooner rather than later. But if he's hurt, he doesn't count at all. So it's either at the top of the list because he's back or he's off the list. So Thielen, then I'm going to go with Pollard after that. Jamal Williams, because he's going to be basically that handcuff for DeAndre Swift, and we don't know when he's going to come back. Then I'm going to go Julio Jones, Jeff Wilson Jr., and Ricky Seals-Jones after that. AJ Jimenez, hey guys, keep up the awesome content. Need to start 2.5 PPR. J-Rob, Javonte, Michelle Chubb, also Rodgers or Stafford. I'm going Rodgers over Stafford, and I'm going Michelle and Chubb this week, AJ, for your running backs. Whew.
I'm looking at, there's a lot of people here, and it makes it super hard to actually pick one because, I mean, honestly, I wish I could just send everybody $150 for Christmas dinner. Like, I would do that in a heartbeat if I could. Channel's not quite that large yet. But yeah, this is tough. I'm going to pick somebody here in just a second. I'm just reading. I want to make sure that I go through all of them and I don't just pick one and then like don't even see the rest of them. So a lot of people putting things in there that are a few minutes behind. Mm-hmm. So I'm making sure that everybody has a chance to throw something in there in the chat so they have a chance at winning it as well.
And ladies and gentlemen, like I said a couple of minutes ago, I put the link to Headliner Gaming in the chat. I'm trying to break our high of 54 viewers. That's the highest. That's the most amount of viewers we've had at one time on the gaming channel. I'm trying to blow that out of the water. So if you can help your boy out, come over to the gaming channel, hang out with me tonight. The link is right there. You click on it, hit subscribe. I'm going to be live at 11:15. At 11:15, I'll be live. I'm going to give away a gift card tonight. I'm going to give away, if we can get 50 people in the gaming channel tonight, I'll give away a $50 gift card. If for some reason we hit triple digits and go to 100, maybe we'll talk about doubling that gift card. We'll see. But we'll do a little bit of a giveaway over there tonight as well. Enjoy Den, pick one, Kyle Richardson or Jacob SBMM. We say the same thing over and over. When we see people come into the comments that try to ask that question or try to say they like one better than the other, it's the same thing. It's both. Headliners above everybody else. It doesn't matter. We're a part of the same team here. It doesn't matter. We're right here, baby. But you know where the difference lies? The fantasy headliners, boom, everybody else are down there.
You better believe it.
Luis. Right. Sorry, Kyle. You know I still love you, man. I know. I would never abandon Headliner Nation. Haven't had the time with work, 2-year-old and pregnant wife. I know, Luis. I'm just giving you a hard time. Just make sure you're still checking in with me. I want to make sure you're all right.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. The message here is from Phil in the blank. Our boy Phil says, actually has a coworker and his wife pass away from COVID. Left 2 daughters behind. They could use a surprise. So
that sounds like one right there for me.
They're going to be blessed with a holiday meal. So Phil, hit me up. Let me know where I need to send that money to make sure they're hooked up and they can have themselves, a family dinner together and try to enjoy it the best they can. It's something we'll do here for them as well. So Phil, hit me up, Phil. You know where to find me.
Emerald, yes, the gaming channel is on YouTube. There is a link in the chat already. I'll post it again right here. Boom, right there. Click on that link. Go to Headliner Gaming here on YouTube. Smash the subscribe button. I'm going to be live at 11:15. We're going to romp through Caldera tonight. Absolutely dropping. Subhash Matoro dropping a 20 bomb in the chat as well. Thanks so much. Able to raise over $1,000 tonight for the community.
Yep. So here it is. Just about 11 o'clock here, East Coast time. We've called out a few names here, and honestly, I wish I could go through all of them. I have a lot more DMs on my Twitter. I just can't go through all of them. I've been trying to get through here and message people back. We have raised just about $1,100 in 2 hours. All $1,100 are going to be given to these people that we've named in need. Plus, like I said, there's a few more that I want to reach out to and make sure. Now, is this like some life-changing amount of money? No, but it doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes just the littlest things, the littlest gestures, the hey, we're here for yous, they mean more than a lot of things. So yeah, we're gonna try to do our best to put a smile on some people's face here this holiday season. And honestly, like, fantasy football is great and fantasy football is fun, and this is like what I do for a living. This is how I support my family. But this is not the most important thing in life. There's a lot going on for a lot of people, and if we can just bring one smile one day, one laugh one day, whatever it is, that makes it worth it to us. Other people may want to go out there and blow out their donations to pad their bank accounts, whatever. I think that we've set the bar here when it comes to giveaways. We give away as much as we possibly can, and that's the way it's going to be until this channel comes to an end when I'm 75 years old, and then I really have no hair left. But it's very heartwarming to see the amount of support out there. We thank you guys very much for showing the
kids are ready.
Do what?
The channel's not ending. We're just gonna have to make sure the kids are ready.
Oh yeah. It'll be here forever. But the younger generation gonna have to take over. Could you imagine if one day my son and your son are doing this show?
Now that's a legacy.
That's
pretty dope.
That'd be
insane.
Awesome. If we could just like say, hey, here's the keys to the car, don't wreck it. And then like you and I just like go retire off to a lake house and the kids just run it and we take 60% of their money.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like I said, thank you so much for everybody's support.
We got one more
tonight.
super chat here real quick. Our
hit it up.
senior throwing out a 10 bomb and a full PPR. Need one running back, Hubbard, Patterson, and Michelle. It's Cordero Patterson. One wide receiver, Patterson, Higgins, Moon. Okay, well, I'm going to go Cordero Patterson there. Michelle at the running back position and flex one of the remaining. I'm going to flex Higgins if you need. Actually, Higgins at wide receiver, Patterson at the flex, Michelle at running back. Defense, Tennessee, Seattle, or Dallas. I'm going Tennessee based on what I said earlier. Need one to make the playoffs. Good luck, our senior. Kent Freeman. Wish I could do more, but y'all. But I felt lead to help with what I could. Kent, hey,
you ain't
a little bit. It doesn't matter. Is a lot of help. Thank you, Kent, very much. JB with the 10 bomb says peace to the gods and the earth with the dubs. Jay, appreciate you. Thanks so much for the 10 bomb to help out tonight as well.
Yep, absolutely. Like Kyle said, he's pinned the comment up there to go to the gaming channel. How long before you're on over there, Kyle?
I will be live at 11:15 p.m.
Okay, so just about 13 minutes away. Like I said, though, once again, thank you so much for all the support tonight. We're going to put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces. If you're interested in seeing some of these people, these smiles, follow us on Twitter, because that's where, if I'm not asking anybody to share anything. I'm not saying, hey, we're going to do this, send me a picture. No, if they want to share something, that's cool. That's on them, but we're not doing this for personal recognition. This is just for you guys. This is just for the community. So, but that's where we're going to continue to bless people is there. And if people are able to continue to help out, we'll continue to keep on doing this. Luis, now all of a sudden, Luis pops in and wants to make me more emotional. Luis
tossing out a 50 bomb and Kenneth Kennelty dropping a 20 bomb as well.
Thank you very much, guys. That's going to go to some people in need this holiday season. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate this. It's fun to hang out with you guys for a few hours on Saturday evening. Kyle's going to go over there and slay on the controller sticks here in about 10 to 15 minutes. So make sure you go and check that out. Thank you once again from myself, the entire Headliner team. We thank you very much for the support that you've given us this year. And hopefully this is a great way to help pay back a little bit of what we've been blessed with. So thank you very much once again. Sapper227 says, love you guys. Always look forward to the live shows. Appreciate you out there, Sapper, as well. But for myself and Kyle, I think it's time. I think it's time we get out of here, Kyle, to give you a few seconds to go get ready to start gaming. He's flexing on him. Hopefully you can break a record. Go help Kyle break a record over there on the gaming stream. It'll be fun to see here on such an awesome night with so many good vibes surrounding the community right now. So hopefully we see you guys over there in just a few minutes. Have a good one. Thank you once again. Good luck here in week 14, and we'll see you later.
Peace.